What is weathering in fossil taphonomy? Imagine finding a bone in the ground and wondering what it looked like when the animal was alive. Well, after an animal dies, its bones don't just stay the same. They go through a process called weathering. Weathering in fossil taphonomy is all about how bones and other hard tissues break down after death and before they turn into fossils or are discovered by scientists. This process happens because of the environment around the remains. Sunlight, especially ultraviolet rays, can cause bones to bleach and weaken. Temperature changes like freezing and thawing create tiny cracks in bones that grow bigger over time. Moisture, whether it's wet or dry, causes bones to swell, shrink, and sometimes even break apart. Chemical reactions with soil minerals and groundwater can also change the bone's surface, making them more fragile. Over time, weathering can make bones look very different. They might crack, flake, or turn a different color. Sometimes they become so worn down that they crumble into dust. For example, bones exposed to repeated freeze-thaw cycles develop microfractures that weaken their structure. Sunlight can bleach bones, making them look pale or faded. All these changes happen gradually, and the stage of weathering can tell scientists a lot about how long the bones have been exposed on the surface. In the field of anthropology, understanding weathering helps us figure out the post-mortem history of fossils. By looking at how weathered a bone is, researchers can estimate how long it was exposed outside before being buried or fossilized. It also helps distinguish natural decay from damage caused by animals or humans. For example, if bones are heavily cracked and discolored, it might mean they sat on the surface for many years. Weathering is just one part of taphonomy, which studies all the changes that happen to remains after death. Other processes include scavenging, where animals chew on bones, or chemical changes inside the ground. Knowing how weathering affects bones helps us understand the biases in the fossil record. It shows us which fossils are more likely to survive and which are more prone to destruction. This knowledge is key in paleoanthropology and biological anthropology, because it helps us piece together how ancient humans and animals lived and died. So, in simple terms, weathering in fossil taphonomy is the natural breakdown of bones caused by environmental factors after death. It plays a big role in shaping what fossils look like when we find them and helps scientists interpret their history and the environment they came from.